Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to We Know Football. My name is Billy,
I'm Tyler.
and we're doing our final rankings before the season starts. And we actually have a live draft coming on Sunday, 7 o'clock. It's for my league, $100 entry fee, and we're gonna be live streaming it. So, if you guys are around, tune into that. Um, Not much news since we last talked. Just the Deshaun Watson suspension. Obviously, sucks. He only got 11 games. Anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, so they changed it from originally being 6, right?
Yep.
And they changed it to 11. And the only reason that they did that is because the NFL's greedy. Because I think, I think week 12 the Browns have a bye, but week 13 the Browns play the Texans. So they did an 11-game suspension so that Deshaun Watson could come back in his first game back, play the Texans, so he could get beat by Davis Mills and the powerhouse Texans. So, it's just a money grab for the
So, I
NFL.
mean, technically he'll miss 12 games, but that's because of a bye. But it's not like that makes a difference.
No, I mean he's missing 11 games,
Right. No,
but
I'm 12
12
weeks.
weeks. Yeah,
12
yeah, yeah.
weeks. He can't play till week 13.
But he's looked like shit through every video I've seen, every snap in preseason. He looks like shit, so I don't think it's really gonna matter anyway. Fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
I mean, by that point, their season's pretty much going to be decided anyways.
Yeah, yeah,
For
pretty
for
much.
the most part. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean it's over.
Brissett,
Hey man, he might be all right.
he's not that bad.
But yeah, I mean, by week 13 or whatever it is, they'll know if they have any chance or not,
Right, right.
you know? And with him coming back, it's not gonna do him any good. I mean, if they're winning with Brissett and then this dude comes back, I don't think it's really gonna help him at all anyway. So
Mess up the
this
rhythm and whatnot.
this season's a wash for them anyway.
I mean, all they've got as far as receiver goes is Amari Cooper and what, Peoples Jones.
And David Njoku.
Yeah, yeah, at tight end.
You know what? One thing that I did see the other day that I completely forgot about until just now. It's a rumor that Kareem Hunt, the Eagles are looking at him.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it the other day. If that's the case, that changes quite a bit for fantasy, I feel like.
That's definitely a big upgrade for the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, he'd automatically be running RB1. I mean, Miles Sanders would get kicked to the curb at that point, I think.
Yeah, at that point, do they just say fuck his contract and then use Smallwood
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Gainwell? Gainwell.
Gamewell.
I don't know why I said Smallwood.
Yeah. But no, that'd be pretty interesting.
I actually like Gainwell.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I mean, he's nothing special, but I think he could be like a little Darren Sproles type player.
Yeah, he's not bad. Man, Darren Sproles. He pulled that one out of your ass. Wow.
He was so quick.
Dude, he was something.
All right, well, we'll get into the rankings. Do you want to start with running backs like last time, or do you want to switch it up? How do you want to do it? Start with
Don't
QBs.
don't matter to me.
All right. Hold on, I'm just gonna adjust this volume a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's rip it off with QBs to start.
All right. I'm down for that. You want me to start it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Top 5 or run through it all?
You can do top five. Talk about the top five.
All right. So, top 5. Let me get my old list out. Not that I'm going to really preach too much about my old list, but just kind of have a reference point here. See what's changed. Top 5 quarterbacks. We are starting with Herbert, That's not going to change. Josh Allen at 2. Patrick Mahomes. No, I changed it. This is why I can't look at the old list. It's going to fuck me all up. Herbert at 1. Josh Allen at 2. I put Jalen Hurts, moved him up to the 3 spot. Patrick Mahomes at 4 with Lamar Jackson at 5. So basically, the only thing that changed for me, I put Hurts above Mahomes.
Okay. I got Allen at 1, and I got Herbert at 2. Mahomes at 3. I was thinking about putting Hurts at 3, and I think Lamar Jackson's going to have a great year too. So I was just kind of the last 3 I was kind of not struggling with, but double thinking it because I just thought about it. And I mean, somehow Patrick Mahomes is obviously he doesn't have Tyreek anymore. Not much is going to change, but he's still going to throw for a shit ton of yards and he's still going to put up a shit ton of points. So Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and then Lamar Jackson. Pulling up my old list right now. So yeah, I bumped Jalen Hurts up 2 spots because I had him at 6 originally.
Yeah.
But with the offense that he's in, and obviously, I mean, the running ability's always been there. But with more weapons this year, he should have a really good year, especially as far as fantasy wise.
Yeah, dude, they're loaded. This time around, I definitely think I valued the running ability a little more. I guess you'll kind of see that a little more like towards the end of the list. But yeah, I mean that's why Hurts is above Mahomes for me, just because of the running ability. Of course, Herbert doesn't really apply to any of that. I just think he's gonna sling a bunch of touchdowns and yards this year.
Right.
But you know,
But yeah, Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, Hurts, and then Lamar. My original list was Allen, Herbert, Jackson, Mahomes, Russell Wilson.
mm,
I mean, either list could work out, but just
yeah, we're getting close. We're getting to drafting time, and this is our final deal. It makes sense to do this.
yeah. I mean, our first lists were made 7 weeks ago.
Yeah, lots changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Especially for wide receivers and running backs.
yeah,
And
a lot of
don't get me
guys have
wrong.
emerged.
Yeah, I'm not saying my list is completely different because it's not.
No.
But there's just some guys you got to move up, some guys you got to move down, some guys you got to put in your list that weren't there before.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys have come out of nowhere. There's guys that have come up where it hurts other guys, and that has to put them down. I mean, there's a lot of factors. Yeah, I
Right.
mean, it's been a while since we did this, so. But all right, moving on, I guess. I got. Let's see. I got Kyler Murray at 6, Joe Burrow at 7. Muted my shit. Russell Wilson at 8. Trey Lance is making my top 10 this time around. He's at 9. And then Dak Prescott at 10. So basically, from my old list, Burrow moved down 1, and Stafford is off the list. I added Trey Lance over Matt Stafford. Just Trey Lance has been balling out, and we've seen it. And the rushing ability, like I said, I was valuing the rushing ability a lot more this time around. Dude, Trey Lance is gonna have a hell of a year. He could be number 1, honestly,
Yeah.
if everything goes his way.
You had Lance at 10.
He's at 9.
He's at 9.
Yeah, Prescott at 10.
Prescott at 10.
I had him at 10 originally. I left him there.
Okay.
But yeah, so Burrow moves down 1 and Stafford goes off my list for Trey Lance.
Okay. Run through it again real quick, 5 through 10. Or I'm
Kyler
sorry,
Murray
6 through 10.
Kyler Murray at 6, Joe Burrow at 7, Russell Wilson at 8, Trey Lance at 9, with Dak Prescott at 10.
Okay. You know what's funny is that Aaron Rodgers isn't in any of our lists.
Yeah, I mean, fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Isn't that
You know,
weird though?
I feel like it's not. I mean, maybe like somebody else would say, "Oh, that's weird. Like he's
Well,
talented or whatever."
if 2 years ago I said in 2 years Aaron Rodgers wouldn't be in your top 10 for a fantasy quarterback, you would believe me.
Yeah, no,
You
no.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 6 I got Russell Wilson, 7 I got Kyler Murray, 8 I have Brady,
Mm.
9 I have Joe Burrow, and 10 I have Trey Lance.
All right. So Trey Lance got into both of our lists.
Yep. Wilson at 6, I think he could go a lot higher. Absolutely. No question about it. But those other guys ahead of him also it was hard to put him over them. So,
Yeah, little more unknowns with Russell Wilson, I would say. These other
right.
guys have already been there. New team.
So my previous list was was Hurts at 6, Burrow at 7, Brady at 8, Dak at 9, and Murray at 10. Obviously, Dak didn't make my list this time, but he's still a valuable fantasy quarterback. I personally don't want him because I had him last year and he kind of fucked me over in a few games that I needed him. And he could be right at 11.
Yeah.
But Brady, I had to put him in there just because of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think we went over it when we did the quarterback ranking that I just like fuck Tom Brady at this point. If it's true that I don't know if you saw this. They're saying that he might have missed preseason and like practices and shit because he was on The Masked Singer.
Really?
Yeah, did you see any of that?
No, I didn't.
They're speculating because he signed that contract or whatever with Fox for being a commentator or whatever, and then he didn't actually retire. So they're speculating that he's like trying to cover part of the contract by being on The Masked Singer, and that's why he had to miss practice and shit because he was doing that.
If that's true, that's bullshit.
That is total bullshit. But then he said that he was on like a family vacation that he already had planned or whatever, and I don't know. I really hope he's not in The Masked Singer because if he's on that, dude, he's gonna look like an asshole.
We'll never know. I mean,
No, you will
unless
know. They
no,
take
well, yeah, unless until you know. Like
Yeah,
right now, we won't know.
no, no,
It's all
not.
speculation.
But it could just be like the show kind of putting the rumor out so more people watch the show.
It's all a game.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. That's top 10
Hit the tight ends.
tight ends. I'm good for it.
All right. I'll start tight ends off at
All right.
number 1. I got Travis Kelsey. I think easily you could put Mark Andrews at number 1.
I mean, yeah, I could see it.
I got Kelsey, Andrews, Pitts, Kittle, and Schultz. I think Mark Andrews finished this tight end one last year,
Sure did.
and I could easily see it happening again. Even like you have a healthier Lamar Jackson and a team that's actually put together and not in bits and pieces. So let's see what I had last time. I had Kelsey, Andrews, Waller, Kittle, Hawkinson.
Hmm. Knocked old Hawkinson down, huh?
Yeah, I knocked Hawk down and knocked Waller down. And they both could still make the top 5, but this would be a safer bet.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I don't have the balls to put Andrews at 1, but I really agree with that he could easily go number 1.
Yeah, it's kind of like I feel like I can't put him. I
Pretty
can't
much.
rank him. You feel like you can't rank him above Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, it's funny because today I was talking to one of my buddies. Last year, he played his first season of fantasy football, and he never did a mock draft or like anything heading into it. So he really had no fucking idea what he was doing. And he's doing a league with me this year, and I told him, I'm like, dude, you need to like do a mock draft or something, couple of them, or I need to draft with you or something because, dude, your draft was terrible last year. So I pulled up the thing, and like looking at it now, you're almost like you were kind of right on some of these. Like his first round pick was Najee Harris, which
It's not bad.
I mean that wasn't like a total reach last year, but his second round pick was Mark Andrews, and when he did that, I thought that was the most asinine fucking thing at the time. But I mean, he really did ball out.
He did.
So like looking at it now, you go, "Oh wow, all right, yeah, Mark Andrews, he did really good." But Travis Kelsey was still on the board, you
Oh,
know.
really?
Like yeah, like if you look at it from this year's perspective, you go, "Wow, that's not bad." But last year, you're like, "Damn, you're a fucking idiot."
If you
But
were
the
in the
rest,
draft, you'd be like, "Wow, this kid's dumb."
yeah, he's dumb as fuck. But then he took three defenses and three quarterbacks that all went to Alabama. So, but yeah, just Mark Andrews, man, he's pretty fucking good.
He's gonna have a monster year.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
If if you're gonna reach on a tight end, I'd reach on him.
I feel like I feel like we're making a case for him being the number one. you know, changing our list here.
Yeah, but then you also got to remember that Tyreek's gone.
Yeah, but that could hurt in a way. I mean, that could go either way with that.
There's always a pro and a con.
Exactly. I don't know. Anyway, my top five. I'll get into it. Kelsey at one, Andrews at two, Kittle at three, Schultz at four, and Pitts at five. So from last time I did it, wow, I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't even look at the list. It's exactly the same. My top five is the same. Guess I don't really have much to say then.
It's a good top five. So you got Pitts at 5. So basically, Pitts and Schultz switched from our list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Pitts deal, I mean, he's probably the most talented player on the list, but it's just the quarterback's not there. The
Right.
team isn't there at all, It's kind of worrying a little bit. But I mean,
More
he's a
more
stud.
targets though.
More targets though. Yeah. But are they going to be able to get it to him?
Right. Right. At 6, I've got Hawkinson. 7 is where I got Waller. 8, Goddard. 9, Ertz. And 10, Dawson Knox.
All right.
I actually looked at your list and saw that you had Schultz over Hawkinson. And at first I had Hawkinson over Schultz, but then I saw your list and I kind of thought about it and I was like, I gotta put Schultz ahead.
Yeah.
Just like a little side note. But Hawk is one of the best tight ends in the league, and he'll have another great year. Like you and I have talked about a million times, that Schultz Hawkinson area in the draft is usually where you and I end up
Yeah.
because we don't usually take a tight end until about round 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Getting down there.
Waller could be way higher. It's just his injuries concern me because he has a hamstring injury now, and hamstrings either you recover or they're nagging.
Yeah.
He was injury prone last year, and I could see it being the same this year. But less targets for him, but also it will get opened up more. Could be more touchdowns. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
There's so many ways to look at it,
Right.
you know?
Same with Dallas Goddard. More targets, could be more touchdowns, but less volume. I don't know. Ertz should have a lot of volume in the until D Hop comes back.
Yeah.
And I did put Dawson Knox in there. I originally had Fryermuth, but you don't know how the connection's going to be with whoever starts in Pitt, which right now I think it still is Trubisky, but
It should be
Pickett,
Pickett.
he's had a good preseason, so we don't know yet. But Dawson Knox, all he's got is Diggs and Gabriel Davis, and I don't mean that like, like they're scrubs. Like I'm not saying that, but who else
Yeah.
other than running backs? Because I could see James Cook being heavily involved in the pass game. I don't know. I think Knox, as long as he's not as touchdown dependent this year, he could definitely be in this top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's a touchdown magnet anyway.
Right, but what if that goes away?
I don't think it will. That's why he's still in my top 10 when everybody else is fading on him.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so my 6 is Goddard. 7 is where I put Waller. Hockenson at 8, Ertz at 9, and Knox at 10. So ours is pretty similar.
Why you got
Hock
Hawk so low?
I knocked him down because I'm starting to worry a little bit about all the targets going on there, man. You got Swift, you got St. Brown, you got Chark, you got Jameson Williams whenever he comes back, if he ever plays.
That'll be a late season worry though.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot going on there. And it is still Jared Goff. I look at it and like I put Goddard at 6 because I just think Jalen Hurts is going to be so good. And Jalen Hurts relied on Goddard a lot last year. And I know AJ Brown's there, but I don't think he's going to go away from leaning on Goddard. Like he's going to be the security blanket. He's the tight end. That's how it always is.
Right.
I mean, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I could probably put Hawkinson at 7 ahead of Waller because I'm still not like huge on Waller. But the one thing, I think the reason I put Waller ahead of him is because Josh McDaniels is there now. I know we talked about this. If Josh McDaniels comes in there and uses Waller as like a Gronk type player, then we could be talking about this dude scoring a shit ton of touchdowns and being a top 5 tight end. So that's why he's above Hawkinson. And then yeah, Ertz at 9 and Knox at 10. We kind of beat those ones dead. But
Yeah.
yeah, Hawkinson. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if I have Hawkinson, but at this point, I'd rather have Goddard or Schultz.
Okay.
You can get those guys like pretty much all in the same. Those are the guys you're looking at when we're drafting.
Right.
I'd rather have Schultz or Goddard over him at this point.
Yeah, I would love to have Schultz.
Yeah, he's gonna be a stud.
You want to go running backs or wide receivers? I'll let you start this off.
We'll do running backs. Let me get my list here. I feel like this is where we get into like a lot of shit changing.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot, but I feel like mine didn't change too much.
Well, I feel like there's different guys though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, my top 5, it has changed. Jonathan Taylor at 1, Derrick Henry at 2, Dalvin Cook at 3, and then I switched from my first list. I have Eckler at 4 now with Najee Harris at 5. Uh, Najee Harris, he's still gonna have a great year, but Eckler's on a better team, better quarterback. He has the catching ability that Najee Harris doesn't really have, not yet at least. And yeah, I mean Najee Harris, it's just he's not on like the best team, so I had to knock him down below Eckler. But that's top 5.
Our top 5 is exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let me see. Let me pull up my old list. What do I got? Um.
I think you had that.
Yeah, I had Cook at 5 last time.
Really?
Yeah, looks like it. But yeah, I got Jonathan Taylor at 1, Henry at 2. I think those two should be there should be no question. I think
Like
that,
1 and 2 pick in the
yeah,
draft.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, I I mean, really, those top 4 or 5, I would love to have any of them. I don't think you can go wrong taking any of those guys.
No.
Like taking Cook over Henry, is that really going to hurt you that much? Assuming they both stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, injuries aside, no, I don't think it
Right.
will.
My original list was JT, Henry, Eckler, Harris, and Cook.
Man, you were
And
tripping.
I remember I said, though, I was taking into consideration injuries
Yeah, that's true.
and volume that Najee Harris would get, which now that there's 3 receivers there, kind of doesn't really pertain to this anymore. But you know what I mean? Like with
Yeah,
Johnson and Pickens and Claypool.
yeah,
But yeah, Taylor, Henry, Cook, Eckler will still get a ton of volume with that loaded offense. And yeah, Harris at 5. And that's, I mean, I don't even see myself changing anything until draft day. Like that's
no,
pretty much
yeah.
set in stone for me.
I think, I think 1 through 4. That's how your first 4 picks should be in your draft. I mean, I don't think you should take Cooper Cup or Justin Jefferson over any of those 4.
No, and I've got the 5th pick, so I'm
Mm,
gonna get one of those guys. Well, one of those 5.
5 running backs.
Yes.
Oh, well, we also, I mean, obviously we're not high on him, but you might luck out because somebody might take Christian McCaffrey. There are a lot of people saying that he'll go 2. So, like, that's what people say. It should be Jonathan Taylor and then McCaffrey at 2,
No,
which is just, I mean, that's asinine.
you can miss me
But
with that.
I don't know, like, who in our league or whatever is big on McCaffrey or not. But
I don't think he'll go 2.
yeah,
I think there's a chance he goes 3. And then after that, I don't think he'll go till 6 or later.
yeah,
But I also don't know. Plus, you make rash decisions come draft time.
that is
Like
completely true.
myself included. I'm not just saying people. I'm just saying everybody in general.
Yeah, I mean, if McCaffrey, like you asked me the other day, if where I'm drafting from, if McCaffrey falls to me in the second round, would I take him? And I told you no, because that's assuming that DeAndre Swift, who I'm really high on, would still be there. But in the moment, I don't know. Like I'm looking at Swift and McCaffrey.
They both
Like
get injured.
I don't know, dude. Like there's a pretty good chance I might take McCaffrey. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he falls that low anyway.
I
Somebody's
don't
gonna
think
take him.
I don't think he will, but if he does and you don't take him, I'm probably taking him in the second round, which is going against what I said earlier in the podcast, but it's also going against what you said earlier in the podcast. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
he's they're holding him out of preseason. He's staying healthy until the season starts. And that dude works hard.
he does.
He
Yeah,
works hard. So there is a damn good chance he stays healthy.
yeah. I mean, the more you look into it, the more it looks good for him. But you know,
But for me, I will take those 5 over him absolutely and feel comfortable with it.
yeah, no, no doubt. So, all right, moving on. I got Swift at 6. Like I said, I'm really high on Swift. 7, I got Mixon. Mixon's a guy that I don't think we really talked about much when we first did the ranking. Mixon's gonna have a really good year. Anyway, McCaffrey at 8, Kamara at 9, And we had somebody say that I was crazy when I had Kamara at 7 the last time we did this list because he was going to get suspended or whatever. Well, newsflash, Kamara's not getting suspended this year. If it was going to happen, it would already happen. So Kamara's a safe pick now. He's at 9 and Chubb at 10. So Swift, Mixon, McCaffrey, Kamara, and Chubb.
All right. Honestly, I was just gonna make an adjustment to my list for two guys, but then I thought about it and I'm gonna keep it. I'll
Yeah.
explain it.
All right.
So I've got Swift at 6, Mixon at 7, same as you, correct?
Yep.
Then I've got Javonte Williams, who moved up a lot on my list. Let me
Oh,
see where I
wow.
had him last time. Yeah, he went from 13 to 8 on my list. Part of that is because some news, Melvin Gordon came out and said that the Broncos are going to be using Williams as the number one, basically. So we could see less of a timeshare this year, which will be huge for his stock. And I just had to pull it up. It says that they want him to be the guy. And he also said that, he's unsure what it's exactly going to look like, but I think we'll see, rather than a 50-50, more of like a 60-40, 70-30 kind of split. Probably more like a 60-40 because Melvin Gordon's still good.
So you have him at 8 now?
Yes. And then I got McCaffrey at 9 and Kamara at 10.
Okay. It's funny because originally I had Javonte Williams at 10, and he actually went down on my list. And I remember when I put Javonte Williams at 10, we didn't agree on that.
No, we didn't.
And now you're like gung ho on him. Kind of funny. So Nick Chubb's not your top 10?
No. And man,
It's fucking hard, dude.
it's hard because and then when we talk about it,
You're like, what the fuck, I don't know. So we have
uh
we have the same top 7.
yeah. I'm going to leave it. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
I was
hey,
thinking about switching. So, I was thinking about right now switching Kamara and Chubb,
okay.
but then I mean, Kareem Hunt's not getting traded that we know of. So then you still got
Oh,
Kareem Hunt there. Who's there with Kamara? Mark Ingram.
yeah, I don't
He
even
doesn't
know if
even
he's there.
compare to
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt.
Well, and honestly, I mean, Nick Chubb probably, he doesn't really need to be in my top 10 because Chubb in PPR is like not as good. I mean, the dude catches no passes at all. So, I
Right.
mean, you,
Yeah.
you gotta, you gotta have Kamara ahead of him because Kamara is just a do it all guy.
That's a good point. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. But yeah, Mixon is a guy, dude. Mixon's gonna have a really good year. That offensive line is really improved in Cincinnati. And I mean, yeah, they got like a lot of receivers there, but I mean, that's just only going to open it up more for him.
Same guys as last
So,
year.
exactly. So he's going to have a monster year. Um, yeah, moving on. At 11, I got Aaron Jones. At 12, that's where I got Javonte Williams now. 13, David Montgomery. At 14, I'm sure we're not going to agree on this. At 14, I'm kind of going back on what I said. Have Ezekiel Elliott at 14 and James Conner at 15.
Okay. No, I
Uh,
mean, I can see. I mean, I really can see that
yeah,
him. Yeah, I could see him
Ezekiel
being that
Elliott.
high. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with him, they paid him so much money. Like, they're gonna give him the carries. They're gonna beat him down to the ground. And I know when we first did the rankings, I was like, oh, Tony Pollard, whatever. I mean, yeah, Tony Pollard's gonna get his carries or whatever, but they paid Zeke way too much money to not have him be the number one guy, and we talked all that shit, or I talked all that shit. He still finished the running back 6 last year, so I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
fuck
he'll,
him.
he'll probably fucking end up being in the top 10, and I'll go, oh, all right, whatever. But don't watch the running back ranking episode, because I'll make an ass out of myself.
I feel like I have to move him up because I looked at someone I have ahead of him, and then I thought about volume and what kind of team they're on, and that's tough, dude.
Oh, this is hard.
You guys listening? This shit is not easy. It's really not.
No, I mean you hear us or you look at it or whatever and you go, "Oh my God, how can you have this guy ahead of this guy?" But dude, when you like really think about it, you second guess yourself so much.
Man, it's tough.
Thinking hard.
Hmm. Okay. Well, at 11, I have Aaron Jones as well.
All
And
right.
then I got Chubb at 12. And then I was thinking, why do I have Aaron Jones above Chubb? But then I remembered how many passes Aaron Jones is probably going to get this year.
Yeah.
So Jones at 11, Chubb at 12. I got David Montgomery at 13, like you. 14's where I put Connor. And then 15's where I put Cam Akers.
Okay. Yeah, we are way off on Acres.
Yeah, you got him really low.
Yeah. I don't I don't know why. But
Yeah. I mean, he
I
definitely
don't know.
could be lower. I'm gonna leave him for now. I mean, I'm not gonna touch this list. I'm just gonna leave it. Except for I am going to adjust in my next five that I talk about. I think I gotta move Zeke up.
Oh yeah. Man, James Conner's a guy that I'm just like so about him. I don't
Chase
really
Edmonds is
want to
gone.
draft him. I don't know, man. Just he just doesn't seem like one of those big names. Like you look at all these other guys and you go, "Okay, yeah, like dude, Aaron Jones, man. He's like that's a big name."
Right.
And then you see James Conner, and it's the same thing for me with Leonard Fournette, which I have Leonard Fournette as 16. I just go, I don't know. Anyway, Fournette is 16. At 17, I put Barkley. Apparently, I don't know. He thinks he's better than he was when he wasn't hurt. We'll see. Dobbins at 18. Gus Edwards, he's out. He's
So
not healthy.
he's at 19. Gus Edwards.
Yeah, yeah. Dobbins at 18. At 19, we got the boy, Damian Pierce.
Let's
And
go.
and at 20, I got ETN. Damian Pierce wasn't on either of our lists originally.
Nope. You want to hear something shitty?
What's that?
I forgot Fournette.
Oh man. Mhm.
We're gonna make some on stream adjustments. Mid stream rankings adjustments.
Yeah, I'm telling like this shit's fucking hard, man.
So where did I leave off at Acres?
You had Acres at 15, right?
Yeah. That's where I'm gonna put Lenny.
Okay.
This guy is gonna go off my list. I wasn't even comfortable putting him on it really. Bear with me, guys.
I'm so glad that Dobbins is healthy. He's gonna be a fucking stud. Damn, dude. I had Cam Akers at 15 originally. And
That's
now
where I
I
had him.
and now I have him way down there. I don't it man, it's fucking I like Cam Akers too.
Yeah, because that's actually the guy that I'm trying to fit in where I want him right now. And there's so many like different situations that I'm thinking of. Like he's a damn good running back. Like why isn't he in my top 20? I mean, he's probably going to be in there, but like why am I struggling putting him there, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. Like you want to say, "Oh, he's coming off an injury,"
All
but
right,
he
well
played in the playoffs and was really good.
he's definitely ahead of this guy. So let's swap them out.
Man.
All right. I'm just going to leave it for now. Even number 25 on my list, dude. I don't even want him there. Like I
Really?
don't. Yeah. No, not Akers. I'm saying the guy that I have at 25. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
Which, you know what? We'll just wait till the end. We'll talk about it, and we'll just come up with a. If you think there's a better 25,
Mhm.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right.
So where'd I leave off?
You changed
Akers
your
at 15.
15. Yeah, you changed your 15 to Fournette, right?
Yep. So I got Leonard Fournette at 15, Zeke at 16. I'm gonna put him there just
Okay.
because he still will be a part of the offense unless he really falls off a cliff this year. 17, I've got ETN. 18's where I got the man Damian Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
19's where I got Dobbins, and then I moved Akers down to 20.
All right.
And at first I was thinking in my head like Dobbins, like they're more of a pass first team unless Lamar's running. So I'm thinking like, man, like I could really bump him down. But I think he will have a good year this year. So I guess I'm still gonna leave him at 19. It's just there's so many like scenarios and situations that you can think about.
Yeah, I mean, this could go so many different ways. It That's hard. Akers and Dobbins, I mean, they're pretty comparable players, I feel like.
Right. And then I look at where I've got Saquon and I'm like, this dude could finish in the top 10.
Yeah, he's a tough one to judge on too. Really hard. So so Saquon's not in the top 20?
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm all right with that, honestly, with the injuries and shit. Hmm. So you said you had ETN at 18? No, 17.
17, Pierce at 18.
Dude, Pierce,
Could be in
we're
the
gonna
top
be
10.
we're gonna be fighting over Damian Pierce, bro. I'm worried I'm not gonna get him in any leagues because you're gonna fucking draft him before I can get him.
You know, dude, fuck winning the league. I'm taking him round 1.
Yeah, fuck this shit. League winner in round one.
He ends up being running back 3 or something, and I took him in the first round.
Yeah, fucking Rex Burkhead breaks out. Oh, anyway. 21 is where I put Akers. 22, I put AJ Dillon. There's enough there. There's going to be two good running backs in Green Bay. Like, they could both finish in the top 20.
You put Dylan at 22.
22, yeah.
Okay.
Brees Hall at 23. The the guy that's going to lead the league in rushing at 24, Rashad Penny. Then at 25, I put Josh Jacobs because I felt like he needed to be on the list just because like his name's Josh Jacobs.
That's who I kicked out of my list to get Leonard Fournette in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it just felt like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's my five. Bottom
At
five.
at 21, I've got Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
22, I've got Brees Hall. 23, I have Elijah Mitchell.
Mm.
24, I've got AJ Dillon. And 25, I've got Miles Sanders.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
the guy I was talking about. I was like, I don't even want him in there, but I feel like he has to be in there over Josh Jacobs. I feel like he has a more secure spot in the roster right now than Josh Jacobs does.
I mean, like right before we started the episode, I was looking at my list. I was looking at my old list. I
Also,
had
Kenyon Drake got released today.
he did. I had Miles Sanders at 20 on my old list, and then he didn't make my list this time. The guy on your list that I don't think deserves to be in the top 25 at all is Elijah Mitchell. I don't think he's gonna be worth a shit.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think that's the guy that you could bump out. I'm okay with Miles Sanders being in there because, like, on paper, he should have a good year.
On paper, Elijah Mitchell should have a good year too.
No, I don't know. No,
It's just a gut feeling.
no, I don't like Elijah Mitchell this year.
It's a
Did I
Trey.
see?
It's a Trey Sermon year.
Did I? Yeah, right. I was so big on him last year. Fuck him. I saw something about Elijah Mitchell. Let me see this. Mm, well, he has a hamstring strain. Guess he's
Yeah, it
on
says he's
track to return.
yeah, he's expected to play week 1, but he could also re-injure his hamstring week 1.
Hmm. Yeah, that must be what I'm thinking of. I saw that he was hurt. I don't know. I'm just not big on Elijah Mitchell. I can't really explain it, I guess.
Hey,
I
there's
feel like
nothing wrong with that.
I feel like the Niners have had a different guy at running back every year.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
I think an honorable mention could be Ramondre Stevenson too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so glad you said that.
Belichick praised how he got better in the pass game.
Yep. Damian Harris, trade rumors.
I could see him being a very solid ninth, 10th round pick in your draft.
Absolutely. I'm looking at him in every draft.
All right, I'm taking him
I
in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. That would be another guy that we'll have to argue over.
It's all about where the chips fall, man.
Yeah. But Damian Harris, that is a guy that I do not want to draft.
Who is good though? He
He
is a
is
good
good.
football player.
He is. I mean, like him being on my team, like I'm glad. But like as a fantasy player, Ramondre Stevenson. And honestly, last year I kept on saying over and over again that Ramondre Stevenson was the better football player than Damian Harris. And we'll get to see that this year.
Who
Damian
started?
Harris was Damian Harris was on my top 25 list the first time around though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid. He
Who
was actually
started who started the
who
running backs list?
I did.
You did.
Damian Harris was running back 8 last year, by the way.
Yeah, now he's like not even
He's
in
not a
anyone's
factor at
top
all.
25.
Yeah.
All right, so
Anyway.
the only person that didn't make my list that made it, all right, okay, actually, Josh Jacobs and Antonio Gibson.
Oh, Antonio Gibson. Did I have him on here? No, I didn't.
He wasn't at the bottom?
No.
No?
No, I had Tony Pollard, Damian Harris, um, Miles Sanders. They're all gone. The big mover was McCaffrey. I had McCaffrey at 16, which was way too low. We talked about that. It was just
Yeah.
when I remembered that he existed on this planet. Yeah.
All right, let's rip these receivers.
Yeah, let's get after it. Start it
All
off.
you, all you. You want me to start it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so at 1, I've got Cup, and I'm not going to lie, I did think about putting Justin Jefferson at 1,
Yeah.
and I really do think that he could be 1. It was just kind of like the Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews thing. I felt like I had to put him at 1.
Yeah.
Cup, Jefferson, Jamar Chase. 4, I've got Debo this time.
Mm.
And
Mm-hmm.
5, I got Diggs. With with him signing his new contract and the running incentives, I had to put him up there, dude. And with the way Trey Lance is playing, I had to bump him up.
Yeah.
I would
No, absolutely.
love to have Debo Samuel on my team this year. I won't get him. Well, I don't know. If I don't go running back,
It's so funny hearing you say that after the whole rant you went on about Debo Samuel.
Hey, dude, things change.
Hey, it's funny.
It doesn't take away what I said though about
Yeah, no,
the
he's still a
the
scumbag.
the the bullshit pettiness. All that still exists.
Yeah,
You just don't hear about it because he got paid.
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Basically what Bill's saying is there's still a place for him in hell.
Oh man, I had him at
Uh,
7 last time.
I had him at 6.
So Diggs is wait no Adams is not in my top 5.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, my top 5 is Cooper Cup, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I put Diggs at 4, and then I moved Debo was originally my 6. I moved him up 1, put him at 5. So Devontae Adams was the one getting cut down out of the top 5 for me.
For both of us.
Yeah. I put Diggs above Debo. I just feel more confident in Josh Allen, I guess. But Debo could definitely finish above him.
Feel kind of iffy about Adams.
I'm starting
Like
to.
if
I
it
mean,
was your choice, you'd rather not be put in the position to where you feel like you have to take him.
yeah, I mean, like if I have to pick between, let's say, Devontae Adams and like Joe Mixon, I'm taking Joe Mixon.
Okay, so I've got my list right here, 6 through 10. I've got Adams, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, and Pittman Jr. If Keenan Allen and Adams are both there, you're taking Keenan Allen or you're taking Adams.
Wait, say that again. My bad.
So I've got Adams at 6 and I've got Keenan Allen at 8.
Okay.
You taking Allen or Adams?
I I I would need to know who's at running back. I mean, out of the two, ah, damn, dude. I'd probably go Adams,
Me
I
me
guess.
too, but I was thinking about it and like I've said in previous episodes, this does not mean that where we rank these guys does not mean that's where we're going to draft them. It doesn't
Yeah.
always happen like that. I've got Lamb at 7, dude, and I almost feel like I would take CeeDee Lamb. Then I but then I think about who Devontae Adams is and how good he is, and I feel like I have to take him.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take CeeDee Lamb, and that's nothing against CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb's going to do great, but it's just one of those things, like in your mind, you take Devontae Adams been doing it for so many years, man. It's
I mean,
so hard.
he's been doing it at the highest level for years.
Exactly. It is so hard to look at him and not want to draft him. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. It's just weird, man. Just weird. So go through your 6 through 10 again.
Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, and Michael Pittman Jr.
Okay, so we got the same thing. We just switched around Evans and Allen.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
got Pittman Jr. at 10 as well?
yeah. I went Adams, Lamb, Evans, Allen, Pittman.
Dude, I feel like we are higher on Pittman than anybody else.
So do I.
And I
I
don't give a
see.
fuck.
I've seen some people saying that they don't think Pittman's gonna do anything, and you got to be tripping, bro.
He is going to ball out.
Big time.
Dude, that is a. If I could get him in the 4th round,
Oh,
which I won't because you're ahead of me,
yeah.
Unless somehow you end up going running back, wide receiver, which I don't think you will. That's okay. You can take Pittman, and then on the bend, I'll take Damian Pierce.
Fuck. Fuck.
Nah, because I'll probably take a tight end round 5.
Yeah. Oh, we'll
Like
see.
I say, man, it's all about how the chips fall.
Yeah, I mean, crazy shit's gonna happen. So
And you guys can tune in to watch how the chips fall.
great plug. Great plug.
At 11 is where I got Tyreek, and that is pretty much the same as my. No, I had him at 10 on my old list. I got him at 11. Then I got Terry McLaurin. Honestly, dude, I found that like 11 through 11 on was kind of tough.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, top 10 was pretty easy.
So I've got Hill, McLaurin, DJ Moore, AJ Brown, and then Deontay Johnson.
Okay.
You're gonna say Deontay Johnson. You've got way lower, aren't you?
Yeah, Deontay Johnson, he fell hard for me, man. I originally had him at 10, but dude, Pickens, man, I couldn't do it. So I also have Hill at 11. I have, I'm pretty sure you said this. I got McLaurin at 12.
Yep.
I put AJ Brown at 13, DJ Moore at 14, and then I have Cortland Sutton at 15.
Okay.
So we switched Brown and Moore, right?
Yes.
And then you have Johnson instead of Sutton.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Hill is hard because I mean, I could almost put Tyreek Hill lower, but it's
Yeah,
still
I don't
Tyreek
think I
Hill.
could put him any higher.
Oh, he
Uh,
definitely can't go higher.
no, just because of the quarterback, though.
Yeah, that's the only
That is
reason.
literally the only reason. You could also make the case that Waddle's going to get all those short passes. And, dude, you could make the case that Jalen Waddle will be the better fantasy player.
Yeah, he very well could be.
But just because of what Hill's done, you have to rank him higher.
Yeah, it's a tough placement.
It is tough, and you really never know because, like, you know, look at rankings. Where was Cooper Cup ranked last year, beginning of the year?
Yeah, he was getting drafted in like the 8th round.
What was he? Wide receiver 23?
I don't know. I have to look that up while you do your
So
next 5.
we'll see. Yeah, look up what his ADP was or what he was ranked at. At 16, I have Brandon Cooks, and if this guy stays healthy, he could be a lot higher. 17, this is a really tough one for me especially when I look at who I have him over, but 17 is where I have Higgins. It's tough for me to put wide receiver 2 so high, but he should still get a lot of volume, especially if Jamar Chase is doubled more. 18 is where I've got Sutton. 19 is where I have Metcalf, and it's the same spot I have him as last time. Especially if Geno Smith starts, he could even be higher. And 20 is where I've got Jalen Waddle, which I actually bumped him down. I had him at 17 last time.
Hmm. I'm struggling here trying to get this Cooper Cup deal. I think I just found the list. Anyway, let me go. I'll go through my 5. I've got DK Metcalf at 16. You had him lower, right?
DK? Yeah, I
Yeah.
have him at 19.
All right. I got T Higgins at 17. I don't think you said this name yet. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown at 18.
No, I mean, I'm going to get to him, but no, I
Yeah.
hadn't said his name yet.
So St. Brown at 18. I have Brandon Cooks at 19, which I know we said it last time, but Brandon Cooks does not get enough credit at all. And with Davis Mills as the quarterback, Brandon Cooks was on pace for 163 targets. So the dude's going to fucking ball out. and I put Deontay Johnson. He fell hard, man. Deontay Johnson's at 20.
And
That's
that could be easily where he ends up.
yeah. So this list had Cooper Cup preseason ranking last season at 17. So compare that to us. That would be like we both have Higgins at 17. That would be like T. Higgins going off and doing the shit that Cooper Cup did.
Which, if you think about it, we thought Robert Woods was going to be the guy. What if this year Jamar Chase is not the guy and it's T. Higgins?
You make a good little point there.
That would
I
be some
like that.
shit.
That would be wild. All right, T. Higgins is first on my list. I'm making a little change here.
Let's go.
Hmm.
All right. 21, I've got Darnell Mooney. I bet you don't even have him in your top 25.
Nope.
You're tripping, dude. How do you not have him in your top
No,
25?
no, no, no. Justin Fields is no good. That
He
team
wasn't good
sucks.
last year.
I I don't care, man. I don't care. All right. That offensive line is terrible. He's not even going to have a chance to throw it to him.
All right.
Terrible.
22, I've got St. Brown.
Okay.
23, I've got Godwin. 24, I have Mike Williams. He originally wasn't on my list because I fucking forgot him. And 25, I put Romeo Dobbs.
Really?
Yeah.
All
And,
right.
that's not saying that he's better than Pickens or any other rookie receiver, but look at what Pickens has to compete with compared to what he has to compete with.
Yeah.
And again, preseason's not everything. This dude could get fucking shut down week 1.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But who'd I have at 25 last time? Okay, so I had Godwin there last time, but that was also we didn't. I think Godwin's gonna play week 1.
I think
Is
so. I think he's on pace for that.
so that obviously changes things. And I think the only one I have on my list, or that I had on my list, was Marquise Brown,
Uh,
which
I
he
also
could
had him.
he could also still be in this list.
Yeah. I forgot about him. Yeah, I had him at 21. He's gone.
And especially with D Hop not being there.
Yeah. I didn't think about him. I don't know. I'm happy with my list though.
It's just tough, dude.
It's pretty hard, man. A lot of these guys are like really comparable. 21 is where I put Waddle. At 22 is Mike Williams. 23, I put Godwin. 24, and I don't know. This is almost crazy. You don't have this guy in your top 25 because this dude's gonna ball out. Elijah Moore. I know we haven't talked about him, but dude, he's
I
gonna
know.
ball out.
I know.
And 25, I put your buddy. I put your buddy Bateman at 25.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm growing up. So Gabriel Davis was originally in my top 25. He's gone. Amari Cooper was in my top 25. He's gone. Marquise Brown.
Give me 3 honorable mentions.
3 honorable mentions. Well, Marquise.
You
Um,
you you glitched out.
Marquise Brown.
Okay.
Um, man, you put me on the fucking spot. Oh boy.
Could be deep.
Romeo Dobbs. He's not in my top 25, so Romeo Dobbs, I would say. Um, Honestly, Allen Robinson. I'm coming around on him.
Fuck, dude.
Uh,
Give me
Gabriel
5. Give me
Davis.
5. Keep going. Give me
Yeah,
5.
Gabriel Davis. Uh, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Christian Kirk. Absolutely,
Dude,
Christian
all
Kirk.
these guys could be in this list.
Yep. And it's dude, what's fucking me up? I'm looking at this list, and at 24, I had Traylon Burks, and that's like the worst fucking pick I ever had in my life. Having him at 24 on this list, terrible. This dude, he's gonna be on the fucking punt team. He sucks, but it's fucking up my flow. Oh man, what's another guy? Devontae Parker.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, stop there because I'm not going to use any of the same guys that you did.
yeah,
KJ Osborne,
yeah. Okay,
Pickens,
yeah.
Robert Woods,
Forgot about Robert Woods.
Drake London.
Yeah, forgot about him.
Dude, he could be a monster.
He could be.
Who do I got for this last one? Brandon Ayuk.
Mm. Mm. Good one. Another one I was thinking. Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Little sleeper action. Who else is there? Oh, Darnell Mooney. He wasn't in my 25, so
Allen Robinson was a good one.
yeah. DJ Chark.
Yep.
Um, hmm.
I saw Thornton got hurt.
He did get hurt. Did get hurt.
He's out for a while, right?
8 weeks.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that sucks. I thought he had a bunch of potential. Now it's like all out the window.
Damn.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, Jacoby Myers. Fuck Devontae Parker. Never mind about him. Jacoby Myers. I'm gonna want him on some teams for sure. Oh, McCole Hardman.
Oh, wow, dude.
Juju.
Damn.
Dude, wow. There's a lot of guys.
The receivers are deep.
It's deep. Really deep.
All these names make me want to go running back, running back.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a guy that said that there's a lot of value deep with the running backs.
You know who you are.
Yeah. There's a lot of receivers, man. A lot of them.
Trying to think of other guys like off the top of my head, but there really is a ton.
Uh Marvin Jones. He could do something. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I told you. I might be going to a Jaguars game. Week
Really?
2. Yeah, against the Colts.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Think about it, dude. It's only $40.
No shit.
End zone seat, like not in like the first level, like the second level, but like the first row of the second level in
That's
the end
cool.
zone. Yeah, dude. I hope I go.
Kadarius Toney.
Mm. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Damn. Trying to think of that division. Michael Gallup.
Yep. He'll be hurt for a few games, but
Yeah. Mm. Devontae Smith.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Hunter Renfro.
Not bad.
Dude, nobody's talking about him.
Nobody. Nobody at all.
No, if Adams didn't go there, there'd be a lot of talk about him.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But still, dude, you could go back on the Josh McDaniels thing, and there's always been a slot receiver in New England,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's gonna be the guy. So he's not gonna go away. I mean, he's not gonna do what he did last year, but
Or Willie.
maybe he might be better than Devontae Adams.
I mean, dude, look at all these receivers though. Like, there's so many.
We just rattle off another 25 of them, at least.
So many late round picks, like for real.
Yeah.
And that also makes me think that you could reach on a tight end.
Yeah, reach on a tight end and yeah, go with
Maybe
the.
I'll take a tight end round 4. Go running back, wide receiver, then tight end.
I'd take a tight end in the first round.
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, honorable mention.
Ooh, I got the second pick in a league.
Really?
In one of my leagues, yeah.
Boy, that'll be interesting. I got like the
Assuming
same pick in every league.
assuming JT goes 1, Derrick Henry. Absolutely.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah.
And I got to set my keepers. My keeper.
Oh boy, we got the keeper deal here, huh?
Yeah. I got to go with Eckler.
Well, what are the choices? I know you told me the other day.
The only I mean, I'll just name what my roster looked like at the end of the year. Taysom Hill, Austin Eckler, Hubbard, Devontae Adams, Van Jefferson, Dalton Schultz, T. Higgins, Zach Ertz. I'm not going to do defense and kicker. Prescott, Chris Carson, Alexander Madison, Odell, Jamison Crowder, Elijah Moore, and the Colts defense. Well, I said I wasn't going to go defense, but
Yeah, no, definitely Eckler.
yep, I just did it.
Easy peasy on that deal. Oh, hey, Michael Thomas. He's hurt again.
Honorable mention or
I was looking at this list from last year, and he's on it. It's funny because he's on this list as number 16, and he never played a game last year. So, hindsight 2020 kind of deal. Tyler Boyd, they had at 22 on this list.
really?
Yeah, definitely didn't
That
play
was
out very
because
good.
nobody knew Jamar Chase was going to be what he was.
Yeah. Well, where'd they have him? They had Jamar Chase at 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Antonio Brown, remember him?
Who?
Antonio Brown.
Mm,
Kenny Galladay. Robbie Anderson. Oh, hey, Cole Beasley. He's still a free agent because he never got the vaccine. Kind of fucked up, if you ask me. Oh, Laviska Shenault. Everybody was big on
oh
him
my
last year.
gosh, dude. I
Man, this
forgot
is
about
crazy.
him.
Oh, you know what? T.Y. Hilton isn't on a team anymore. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, not on the Colts anymore.
He was so good.
Dude, Jerry Jeudy. How we forget Jerry Jeudy?
The Sutton pick was hard for me because who's going to be the number 1? Is it going to be Sutton or is it going to be Judy?
I have to say it's gonna be Sutton.
I mean, yeah, me too. That's why he's on my list.
But you know what? Honestly, dude, this right here is the Robert Woods Cooper Cup conversation. This is the same fucking shit. Are we gonna
Yep.
get fooled again? We might get fooled again. Everybody goes Sutton and then Jerry Jeudy goes number 1. Has a crazy ass year. I'm drafting both of them in every league.
That's a good plan. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
if
one of
you
them's
can
gonna
get
go
him
crazy.
if you can get him 2 rounds apart,
Yeah,
that
dude,
might be a good deal.
that might be the thing though.
That'd be awesome
I could be right.
if you win the league on that.
Yeah, right.
That'd be
Start
awesome.
start both of them every week
I know.
and draft Russell Wilson.
Remember Jim used to start Kamara and Mark Ingram?
Yeah, but it was actually kind of legitimate at the
Yeah.
time.
No, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it was for real. Yeah,
I think Kamara was a rookie.
dude, I did not know who Kamara was until it was way too late.
Oh yeah. Way
Yeah.
too late.
Way too late.
Remember I think it was the first year that we did the Staples League. Somehow we let Jim draft Zeke and Kareem Hunt,
Yeah, yeah,
but Zeke ended up getting suspended. So
yeah.
I guess it didn't really matter. But yeah,
Oh,
I mean that's all we got for you today, guys.
yeah, pretty
Remember,
much.
we've got a draft Sunday at 7 p.m. Gonna
Special
live
episode.
stream it, so it'll be like another episode.
Yeah.
I think we'll still do the episode on Tuesday. Probably won't review our teams too much on Sunday. We'll probably save that for Tuesday, but we'll talk about it a little bit. Remember, we've got a community Discord, and we actually have a member that joined, so that's pretty cool. And you can find the link for that in the description on Spotify. There's a link for it on Twitch. Actually, it's in the About tab. You can also find it in the description on Anchor. And you can find all our platforms in all the info on each one. So on the info on YouTube, you can find our Twitch, you can find our Spotify, vice versa. Any closing remarks, news, anything, Tyler?
Follow my TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so we can make money on the TikTok account.
Yeah, you can also find the TikTok in the info, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitch. It's all there.
Comment, subscribe.
All right. We'll see you
Listen.
next time, guys. Thanks for watching We Know Football.
See you.